Hello, guineas. There's my two originals right there. See those two? See the blue boy right there? And his girlfriend, the brown one? Those two are in love. If she gets on the outside of the fence, in the summer, in the nice weather, I'll let them out of the enclosure here and let them eat some clover and grass. And sometimes, like the ivory rooster might go fly over the fence, and they're not smart enough to figure out how to get back in. But if the blue ever gets separated from the brown there, those are my two originals, he gets frantic. He's in love with her. He'll be pacing back and forth along the fence. I want to get with you. And I had 10 guineas, and sadly I lost 2. I lost a royal purple hen, and I lost, first I lost my pearl gray hen. There's my bantam partridge rock rooster and his 2 remaining partridge rock hens. And I have 2 golden sea-bright hens too. I lost about 7 bantam hens in the last 20 months or so, sadly. I came out the back door, and one day I opened the back sliding glass door from the dining room, and I look out there and this hawk was chowing down on one of my bantam partridge rock hens. All the guineas, all 10 of the guineas were standing there on the other side of the chain link fence in this one enclosure area. They were squawking and carrying on. They were watching the hawk chow down on their friend. That young hawk was hanging around here in the trees for a while. He was young, so maybe that's what happened to a bunch more of my hens. I don't know. But I'll get more. I'm going to get I'll eventually build 3. I'm going to build 4. It's just a temporary hen house and a chicken coop at the moment. That 20-foot intermodal container, I bought 2 of those new. And they're supposed to be for dog shelters. Well, I temporarily gave one to the guineas and bantams. And I'm going to build 4 hen houses and 4 chicken coops, real nice ones. I have netting over there to keep the hawks from getting them when they're inside there, hawks and other birds and stuff. But I'm going to have one for the guineas, and I'll keep them furthest away from the dogs so they'll lay more eggs, be more likely to lay eggs. One of my buff Dundot hens, she was missing a couple of springs ago. I go, where is she? Did Coyote get her? So I'm walking along this road here, hi Blue, and back on the outside of the chicken enclosure there, temporary chicken and guinea enclosure. And there she is in the weeds, and she's sitting on all these eggs. And then I started finding dead guinea geese all around, and I was so sad because it was a hot time of the year too. And she is such a good mother. She was like I don't know what she was eating or drinking for those 5 weeks or whatever it was, but I started finding dead guinea geese all around the yard. And Gus he leaves the adults alone, but babies he can't resist. Baby guineas and baby bantams, and he's probably who killed them. But then I found 4 live ones. Was it 4 live ones or 3? I was going, yes, and they're so cute. I took a picture of one, holding one in my hand. And then I didn't have a good enough place to keep those, and they escaped through the fence, the chain link fence. And the sad story is, she hatched out about 10 that died, and then I thought I could make those other 3 survive, get those 3 to survive, and sadly I lost them too. So I got to get a better place. And one of my I hope it's one of those partridge rock hens actually who was sitting on about 14 eggs inside the dog's 20-foot container. I got a photograph of it. I need to get a nice incubator, one that turns the eggs. I know which type I want, and they're kind of expensive. It keeps the temperature at a nice temperature, steady temperature, and it turns the eggs also. And then I've taken all those bantam eggs and had some nice free hens. I might have had to get some homes for some additional roosters, but I'm going to do that. I'm not going to have to buy from McMurray Hatchery anymore. I ordered 25 chicks, bantam chicks from McMurray Hatchery, and they came in the mail. I had to go to Olympia and pick them up at the Olympia Airport post office transfer station right there. On a Saturday, they open the gate for you when you come in to say hi to them on the little speaker thing and stuff, and then they're all in there chirping and stuff. And I lost a few right away because you're supposed to dip their beaks in the water to show them where the water is. Well, I should have done it about 4 times. I think a couple died from dehydration. And then foolishly, there was a time of the year when you'd get hot days and pretty cool nights, so I turned off the heat lamp one time. I forgot to turn it back on. They piled on top of each other and killed couple of them died that way. Then I had a cattle tank out there with a few inches of water in it. Somehow they got into there, and a couple of them drowned that way. And I lost quite a few of them. Are you having fun, Blue? That Scotch broom came back in. I got to come back here and pull it. I pulled a whole bunch of Scotch broom and burned it. And I pulled a lot by hand. That has pretty big roots, and some of it, you got to take my little Isuzu pup, 4x4 diesel pup, and put a little chain on there and rip them out. And sometimes I just use a high lift jack with a chain on it and I rip them out. Then I have a nice fire. Scotch broom makes some big fire. That stuff grows so fast. It's like giant weeds. It is giant weeds. You probably see them along the highway in most places in the U.S. They imported it here for soil erosion control, I believe, and just took over. So I got to trim some blackberries in the back quarter acre I have fenced off for the dogs. And then a bunch of Scotch broom too. I'm gonna have a fire. I'm gonna have a nice fire and smoke. Make a bunch of smoke. Do you guys like it out here? Huh? We gotta do this more often, huh? They're smiling. You guys are smiling. Hey Gus. Hey you. Happy dogs.